So this morning I was driving my daughter to her school, and we were discussing the topic of communion. And since she goes to a Catholic school, in Catholicism, it's called Eucharist. I was telling her that it's a very important ritual in our faith. Jesus commanded us to eat his flesh and drink his blood, as written in John chapter 6, in remembrance of him, and also that if we do not do that, we will have no part in him. However, the significance of communion goes beyond its symbolism. It's also a very important reminder to us that God is always with us. Because living in this world in flesh and blood, we're always being pulled away from the love of God by the evil forces, by the world, by the pleasure of our flesh, by the temptations of the devil. So it's like constantly we have to swim upstream. And the force and the pressure exerted on our spirits are so great that without the grace of God, nobody would have made it. And that's why it's a very important tool, the communion. It's a tool that God gave us to remind ourselves that we are one with Jesus, that his spirit lives in us. Because our flesh is weak and our memories are very short. If we do not remind us often that Jesus is with us constantly, we'll forget after a couple of days, weeks, months. And that's why communion is so important, and we need to take it regularly because we want to give us this constant reminder that Jesus is with us. And no matter how hard the world and the devil pulls on us, try to pull us away from the love of God, he will never succeed. And God will always be with us. May Jesus be with you.